Oh, I should have gone dock, actually. Dock would have been better. Okay. I'll show you guys, basically. Alright, you pick footholds here. That way you can see people walking on pillbox. And if you're on 90, you can see people walking breach. Make footholds here in case you want to see anybody coming from Skybridge side. Just know it works both ways sometimes. Head holes here are kind of optional. We kind of just leave the wall soft. Like if you want to make head holes, it's not the biggest deal, but just be aware it does affect the breach. Reinforce this side. I personally do this side. That way we don't get wall bang from Skybridge. And if I'm having to peek out like this, it's just kind of, you know, there's a little bit more cover that I can have here. But yeah, this way I can kind of be safe from breach peak Skybridge, be safe from Skybridge peak breach. You'll make some light head holes like this, and also some light ones like this. You don't want to reinforce this wall generally because you don't want, this is kind of line of sight into here. Obviously reinforce all of these. Yeah, I'd say Twitch ads are probably worse than YouTube, bro. Alright. Green wall, you don't really have to touch this. I wouldn't touch it at all. But, yep, that's really how you set up this bomb site. Shields. I like doing it for Skybridge like this. A little bit further back. Just, you know, just a little bit further back. The other one can probably go like top red like this if you really wanted to, but you don't really like, you know, if they already get here, you're already on a gunfight. This shield doesn't really mean that much anymore. It used to mean a lot if you reinforce this, but you shouldn't. I don't think you should put a shield there anymore. Up to you though. Yeah, that's basically how you play this bomb site. Make sure no one comes Skybridge side. I'm not gonna go too in depth at how to defend. I think that's mostly up to you guys, but this is the basic setup. You guys can learn from that. But yeah, let's go on to the next one. On to the next. Yeah, bro. If you're getting ads on Twitch, what do you just sub? What are you poor? Let's go ahead and go a basement. Or supply. I like going Frost. Frost is probably my favorite person to go on this bomb site. Favorite.
Protect the bombs. Down to 10 seconds.
So
5 seconds left. Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting.
Normally you just make head holes here. Skadoodle, thanks for the prime. I like putting frost mounts on all the windows. Trap ops are really easy for this bomb site because there's a lot of doorways. There really is no need for a hard breacher unless you're going for the hatch on this bomb site. You want to do like high holes, not head holes, not knee holes, but above the head holes. The reason this being is because if you're back here, you can get a nice angle onto main stairs. Be careful making this. I know that, like, I usually have a laser on this, but don't make these vault rotates. You want to make them head holes. Just I don't have a laser on my shotgun. But yeah, always have traps for like every window in this game, especially or window on this bomb site. The last frost mat could either go like down there, or you just get creative with it, bro. Like think of somewhere where they go in from a lot. Like this honestly catches them off guard sometimes if you put it here, but put it anywhere you want. You reinforce this so you have a little bit extra cover. And then I like putting a shield facing this hall for anybody walking in trench. Obviously get both of the hatches. And if you want to, you can make a little bit extra holes, but that's totally up to you. And yeah, that's how you set up this bomb site. It's very, very simple. Pretty, oh yeah, obviously reinforce that one, but yep, that's pretty much it. Let's go on to the next one. Listen, bro, if you're gonna ask me a question, make sure the copy and pasta at least has my name in it. All right. Say it. Ask me properly, and I'll answer you. All right. Next one. We're gonna go security room and map room. Oryx is actually a good one for this one. Let's go Oryx. Okay, so this bomb site is not necessarily about setup, but it's about where you're playing and information and traps. Have traps on every door to outside that you can think about. Red stairs, traps, barbed wire, as much as you can. Beepers also serve a good part. If there's already some occupied, like think about it, like, you know, it's like basic alertness. Oh, life alert right there. So think about it. You will see this on a lot of other bomb sites, but you want to shadow other bomb site setups to different parts of the map. If that makes any sense. So like if you're on a different bomb site, I'm gonna set up top floor exactly how I would for top floor bomb site, right? Let's go ahead and reinforce off all of the hatches. Unless I want to roam down, I want to close all of them off in case they take up top. My exit points would just be the staircases. I'll answer your question at the end of the stream. Alright, and you want to reinforce the server wall because holding top floor is kind of a necessity. Holding the... You're asking, if you're a new player, why would you hold a part of the map that doesn't matter to the bomb site? Well, actually it does. Just because the bomb site is on here doesn't mean you have to not hold it. Because if they get vertical control, it's kind of game over. I know a lot of regs don't do it, but it's a good habit to have. To give you that extra piece of map control that makes you feel a little bit more confident running around the map. In sight, you can make some head holes here, but like I said, the holes really don't matter. Like your positioning matters way more than the holes that you have in sight. Maybe some holes here. Maybe you can, but it's not that big of a deal. Same with here, like it doesn't matter. Just get creative, bro. Just do it however you want. But yeah, it's like a very simple pub site to play, bro. This trap, I cannot emphasize information, traps, beepers, anything. Because there's a lot of ratty staircases that could catch you off guard. Okay. Let's go to the last bomb site now. The last bomb site, if you somehow land up in this bomb site. I don't know why you would, but not that bad sometimes. Kanal is all about being gun up. If you aren't gun up, then you're gonna get caught lacking. Because this map is only about doorways and windows, fortunately. Okay. Coast Guard. Wait, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Where do I go here, bro? Okay. This might be a stretch. This might be a stretch, but I can show you a little bit. This is the same exact thing, just roam. Obviously, you do want a little bit of head holes, so... Gonna make head holes in here. You want to play this map very horizontally, basically. Very, very horizontally. Make feet holes, not head holes. That way you can see anybody walking in here. Super short is kind of a bum weapon. We can castle off these parts. Or actually, you can actually leave that one alone. I would cast off full bridge if anything. Oh, footholds, 100%. Man, I've been just super shorty since comp, man. Like I said, beepers are really good for basement areas. Do this too. Make a rotate here. This is optional, but like I said, this is just for horizontal play. But yeah, like if I were to tell you how this bomb site goes down, everyone just goes through a random part of the map, whether it's basement, whether it's main door. So like these head holes are just to help you out. Like if anything, you should just be moving your character actively. You shouldn't be staying in one spot. Let's say you don't want someone to crouch up scuba, then you put a beeper down there. But these other castle barricades can go for, you know, wherever your heart desires. But like, you know, you don't have to play castle. It's kind of an example, but that's really the basic setup. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta like just make sure there's some. Just understand how some of these holes will work against you, but work for you at the same time. Just keep your gun up in these halls, and you'll be fine, bro. Just wherever you hear the sound, just play around that. So that's my Kanal setup right here. It's very, very simple. Kanal is a very gunfight heavy map. There's a swing or be swung. So play Kanal how you want, and you'll end up winning it most of the time. But if you guys are watching on YouTube, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.